Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Today we're going to talk about plants and tips for creating a butterfly garden. Well, now that spring is in full force, you're thinking about where are those butterflies and how do I get them to come to my garden? So we're going to talk about several tips and then look at 20 great plants for your butterfly garden. So one of the key things to learn about a butterfly garden is it's a great indicator of how healthy a garden do you have. Do you have a garden that has lots of birds and bees and critters? If so, the butterflies will come. So one of the important things about having a healthy garden is not using these pesticides. Look at this murderer's row of death and destruction. So it's important that you get rid of all this stuff and find a way to have a healthier, more organic garden. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in next week's video on how to hire a hitman to protect your garden. But right now, let's talk about healthy garden for butterflies. And so one of the key things is if you have some soil that's really bad, you want to kind of improve that soil a little bit by adding some important amendments. So a couple of different tips. If you're just adding some soil, add some garden soil like this stuff from Miracle-Gro, which has a little bit of moisture control, which can help moderate the amount of water you need to put into that garden over the summertime. If you have some existing soil that is okay but doesn't drain well, then you want to add things like Grow Power and garden gypsum, things like that that'll help break up the soil. If it's really bad, then you need to kind of dig it up and rotate it with something like this soil conditioner, which is an outstanding product. It's organic and helps really loosen up that soil and add some microbial life back into the soil. Okay, you fixed the soil, you're ready to plant. Two different ways to do it. You can actually do this one, which is just get a seed mix, and there are links in the video description on how to do a seed mix like this for hummingbirds and butterflies. Mine is almost done. It's going to be blooming in another month, so I'll show you that video in another month. But it's a really easy way. My flower bed there has some roses. I just mixed in some seeds and it got it going. Lots of different kinds of seed mixes that bring in a nice wide range of flowers. So that's one way to do it. The other way is to actually go buy the physical plants. So let's talk about which plants you should consider for your garden. Here we go, 20 great plants for butterfly gardens. This covers annuals and perennials, trees, shrubs, all kinds of things. So first up is this tree. This is the tree I love. This is called the Vitex tree, also known as the chase tree. Wonderful summer flowers. It really attracts the butterflies. As far as annuals, for some instant pop of color, marigolds are a great choice. Also healthy, beneficial, drive away those mosquitoes. My third favorite perennial for attracting butterflies is yarrow. Now this is a great plant. I call this the triple threat plant because not only does it attract butterflies, but it is also drought tolerant and a great cut flower, and it also comes in a wide range of colors. So look for yarrow at your local nursery. Another one that's a really nice little plant to kind of plant in the front of borders is scabiosa. Only gets about 12 inches high, nice flat flowers, lots of different colors and patterns for scabiosa. For some instant pop, you just go with the annuals like sweet alyssum. Really great plant. Another one that's unusual is lavender cotton. When it's not blooming, it looks like lavender. When it's blooming, it has these tons of yellow flowers butterflies love. One of my favorites is rose-scented geranium, also a good mosquito repellent plant, also a good cut flower plant. Speaking of good cut flowers, there's a great one. This one's Shasta daisy. Butterflies love it as well because it's got that big flat landing pad for the butterflies and all other kinds of things to come at your garden. And it's a great cut flower. So that's Shasta daisy. Let's talk about shrubs. So of all the shrubs, probably the most famous for butterfly plants is lantana. Big sprawling plant, blooms a long time from March all the way through November. It's a really outstanding plant for getting some color and butterflies in your garden. My second all-time favorite butterfly plant is called, really is, the butterfly bush. It's really called the butterfly bush. I love these guys, also known as buddleias. Lots of different colors. There's dwarf ones, there's big ones. Black Knight's a fun big one. Really kind of neat one to have in your garden. Another small-scale perennial is this wonderful Santa Barbara daisy. And of course, for vines, if you have a fence, wouldn't it be nice to have some vines? Try a passion flower vine, because not only does you have the flowers that attract the butterflies, but some of them actually do produce fruit. Make sure if you want a fruit one that you buy one that says fruiting passion vine. All right, next up we have the wonderful pincushion plant. This one is a great cut flower, big plant. Make sure you have plenty of space. And of course, the #1 plant for all butterfly gardens is Asclepias, aka milkweed. You just simply have to have this if you want to have a butterfly garden. A great plant for not only attracting the butterflies in your garden because they love that scent that you can't get, especially the monarch butterfly really relies on milkweed, but then they also lay the eggs which hatch and become these just delightful caterpillars. Monarch caterpillars are the coolest ones in the entire bug kingdom. I think they're just fascinating to look at. All right, moving on. Mattia poppy. Here's a California native, blooms wild and crazy in the canyons every May and June. A wonderful cut flower as well. Speaking of California natives, here's a tough shrub. This is Ceanothus. Also gets big. Make sure you have the space for it, but it's very drought tolerant. A smaller scale shrub, Hebe, is a cute little guy. Only gets about 2 feet. Kind of nice for coastal gardens, better when it's not quite so hot. If it is hot, then you want to get some blanket flowers. Nice, low growing, almost a ground cover kind of plant. A really kind of fun colors that blanket flower comes in. I love this annual. Now it grows as an annual here. This is hollyhock. Big, tall summer blooms, really kind of nice. Another nice summer flower is the annual known as floss flower. This is when you can buy a bunch of flats and add some instant pop to your garden, and instantly, you're going to attract those butterflies because they love the scent and they love those kinds of flowers. That's floss flower, a really neat one. All right, next up we have Coreopsis, similar to blanket flower, another small little perennial. And of course, one of the most famous annuals for butterfly gardens is Cosmos. Tall, beautiful summer annual, wonderful plant. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe to get more of my garden videos. If you enjoyed all this, share it with your friends on social media. This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.